Good evening, everyone. How's everybody doing? Hopefully, everybody's having a good night. And as we hear on a Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time here in New York City, not a bad night, a little cool, but we'll have some warm Yankee talk here tonight. So I would just want to welcome everyone. How's everybody doing? Hey, Jacob Petruzzi's in the house. So is Bob. How's Bob doing? How are you doing? We've got Teresa. We've got Kevin, Maria, Ava. What's going on, everyone? Hopefully, everybody's doing well. And we're going to bring Sean Browning in just a couple of seconds. I just want to go over a couple of things beforehand. I want to give you guys some show updates. So tomorrow, because it's quite a long list. Hi, Just Mints. How you doing? Let's see. So tomorrow, November 5th at 9:30, bring our morning show. We're going to have Xavier Shrugs on. He used to be a b-ball player, and he's now a big analyst for network for ESPN. So he'll be on with us at 9:30 tomorrow, and we're going to be talking all kinds of good stuff. Yankee news, baseball news, World Series news, you name it. So we're going to be talking about that. Now, Thursday, a special 12 p.m., we're going to have former Major League Baseball player Logan Morrison, a big left-handed power hitter who played for the Marlins mostly. And I think he had a little stint with the Yankees in spring training, did not work out, but moved on. Very good player, lots of power, and he's going to be on a special show at 12 p.m. on Thursday. Then November 7th, we have the WWE show at 10 p.m. with TJ. And coming on is going to be Vic from Podcast, Third Floor Podcast, will be back with us. So that, that is going on at this point too. So we're gonna have that going. Then on the 10th, we have Colin Cosell at 4 p.m. on Monday, the 10th, on a special show. If you know the name Cosell, that is the grandson of Howard Cosell. So that is what's going on right here on that day. Then, of course, on the 11th, we have the big show. The big show, of course, is the troops. The big thing of the troops, the salutes of the troops. And that is warming up to be one of the best streams that we can think of. So we are looking forward to all of this, everyone. It's going to be an action-packed week. By all means, come back, subscribe to the channel. As you know, that is very important button. And we will, and of course, we will give you every bit of news we possibly. In the meantime, let's bring up one of our co-hosts, and that is Sean Browning. And we're going to try to get him on here. Sean, hold on a second. And the stream is not going. Let's see. Sean, do you see me? Do you hear me?
I see.
Nope.
Can you hear me?
Nope. I'm having.
Hi.
Let's try
Can
it now.
anybody hear me? Can you hear me?
Hey guys, what's up, everyone? What's up, chat? Can you guys
How
hear me?
you doing? I'm having trouble getting Sean on, but I got Nitin on. So I asked for Sean, and I got Nitin. That's pretty good. Sean,
What's up, Sean?
if you can hear us,
Sean, can you hear us?
I don't know. There's got to be something going. Maybe now. I don't know.
Hey, Sean, can you hear us?
There
Yeah,
he
I
is.
can
Now
hear
you're
you.
on.
Okay. Oh, there you go. Sean, what's up, man? How you doing?
I'm doing all right. Did
Good.
y'all hear
All right.
Lucas Giolito opted out?
Yes. Yeah, that was it just happened just now, right? I think.
Yeah, earlier this morning. It was after we got off the stream. I saw it on MLB
Yep.
Trade Rumors.
Yeah. What's up, everyone in the chat? Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Yankees Live Talk / Free Agency.
Hey guys, Nitin and Sean, take over. Can you take over for 2 minutes? There is something I just want to take care of.
All right.
Yeah, sure.
Well, Sean, welcome, Sean. What's up, everyone? Shout out to everyone in the chat. Yeah. So, good evening. Welcome to our free agency talk for MLB / Yankees. This is a chat. This is the channel. I mean, this is a show where you guys can express your opinions on what's going to happen in this year's free agency with all the teams, along with our Yankees. And now you're getting the news of opt-outs, opt-ins, if the players are going to stay or not, and you're getting a lot of news on the players who are resigning with their own teams. So,
Oh yeah.
this is a good time of the year. And before that, Sean, do you want to talk about the crazy NFL trade deadline before we get to the baseball talk?
Yeah. So it wasn't too much action, but there was some crazy trades that went down.
Yeah.
The two biggest ones, the Jets were a part of both of them, and their fire sale of defensive players. So the first trade was they traded Sauce Gardner, cornerback, to the Indianapolis Colts for some draft picks and a wide receiver, Adai Mitchell. And then shortly after that, they traded defensive tackle Quinnen Williams to the Dallas Cowboys for a couple of draft picks. So those were the big ones. But then you had Jaden Phillips went to the Eagles a couple days ago. And then there were some other trades. But it wasn't too much going on. It wasn't like holy crazy fire from all the teams in the NFL. But there were some that did.
Yes. Shout out to Wendy. What's up, Wendy? Hi, Charles. Yeah, I let Joe know that there's another stream going on for some reason. He has two streams going on, Sean. I don't know why. I just texted Joe. Thank you for noticing that, chat. Yeah, real quick. My team and I are good friends with Sauce Garner and his brother. So we reached out to the brother today, and they're ecstatic. Sauce Garner is really excited for the new opportunity with the Colts. He obviously he wanted to stay in New York, but it's a business. Well, now he's going to a winning team. He's going to compete for a championship. So let's see what happens there. Maybe he's going to get rejuvenated there, and I'm happy for him. He deserves it. And I think a new a new scenery will help him out. So good shout out to them. And like I said, my team and I are good friends with him and his brother. So we'll eventually bring his brother on the show here, and maybe Sauce Garner later on down the line. But they're a great family. They're a great family and all. So shout out to them. And also we did an event with Quinnen Williams also at Woodbridge. So it seems like the trend of whenever I do events with players, they get traded. It seems like so. I guess it continues a trend.
Well, maybe don't do something with the players until after the trade deadline. No, I'm just kidding. Unless they really want out of it, then you call them up. Hey.
Yeah, but yeah. So before we get to the Yankees and the MLB free agency, a few notes that tomorrow my team and I booked this show. Xavier, our good friend Xavier Suggs, at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. And please tune in, get your questions ready for Xavier. He's a good friend of ours, and it's going to be a good show tomorrow. And Sean, if you're available, you're more than welcome to join Joe for that interview. As I know, Evan is going to be, he has an exam tomorrow, so he won't be able to make it.
Yeah, no, I'm tied up with I got to work
Yeah,
that
so
I'm already scheduled for.
oh, okay. So if Chef Nick is available, he can join. Yeah, so tomorrow should be a good show. That our good friend Xavier Shrugs will be joining here at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. And also Thursday, guys, don't forget, my team and I also booked this show. Former MLB player Logan Morrison, he'll be joining here at 12 p.m. Eastern. Another good friend of ours. Please get your questions ready for that show. He'll be coming on this Thursday. So I just want to get that out of the way. And please subscribe and like to this channel and all the channels out there. And please continue sharing this. And thank you guys for all the support. So, Sean, I'll let you start off here first. What are your expectations for this all season for baseball? And obviously, the Yankees, they have a lot of holes to fill.
Yeah, so my expectations.
Yeah, Joe, you can hear us now?
Yes, because of what they were doing with the work with the computers, there were two streams running at the same time, and I had no idea how that happened. But I just was able to get rid of the other stream. So everybody, we had a lot of people on that stream too. I hope they realize that and they come here.
Yep.
Yeah. No, sometimes technology and computers, they'll accidentally duplicate something.
Yeah. So, Joe, me and Sean just went over the NFL trade deadline real quick.
Right.
And also we just brought up that my team and I booked a few shows for tomorrow and Thursday. So we just brought that up. And now we're on to the free agency talk for baseball.
Awesome. I caught a couple of seconds. Do you think the Dallas Cowboys improved themselves?
Yes. Quinton Williams. Yeah. Everybody, guys, Dallas Cowboy fans, get ready. Get your popcorn ready. That defense is about to be better. Quinton Williams will bring an instant impact. This guy is a 3-time Pro Bowl. Joe, we did an event with him last year at Woodbridge with his brother Quincy Williams, who's still with the Jets. But this guy will bring. So basically, they replaced Micah Parsons with Kenny Clark, Logan Wilson, and Quinton Williams. That's not bad. That's a great.
Oh yeah.
That's a good 3. Basically, they got 3 players for 1. So I like what they did. I think they improved their defense a lot, and they're going to go. That front line is dangerous now. It's much deeper, and they needed it after yesterday's game. They needed something, and Jerry Jones, he spoke to his he spoke to his truth and did it. And he got 2 good quality players, and Logan Wilson.
Oh yeah.
So shout out to them. They're definitely the winners of today. And for be able to get Quinton Williams, who's only 27 years old, still entering his prime, 3-time Pro Bowler, he's going to be rejuvenated, and he's back with the Jets coach Andrew Whitcott, and also he has familiarity, so he's going to have he's back with Solomon Thomas and his other teammates. So that defense should be better now. So.
Oh yeah, and Quinton Williams is a top 5. Top 10 defensive tackle in the league. He's, and I mean, he's a guy that he can stop the run, but he also can create pass. He can beat your double teams.
Yeah.
And it'll give a lot of opposing teams some thought on how they want to game strategy.
Now the double team, it would be tougher for teams to double team them. So.
Right.
And speaking of that, before they got Quinton Williams, the Cowboys were trying to get Max Crosby and they were trying to get Trey Hendrickson, but they got denied for both. So Quinton Williams is not that bad, and they obviously much better, great. He's like out of those, they're like the top 3 defensive ends in the NFL. But for them to able to get Quinton Williams is unbelievable. And I have another rumor out there, guys. Apparently, the Chiefs offered a 4th-round pick for Breece Hall, but the Jets wanted a 3rd-round pick.
Yeah.
Well, I'm surprised the
It is.
Jets didn't do it. So who knows with them?
Well,
The Jets.
they got like 4 first-round picks and 2 of their big moves. Although they're not all in the same draft. There's 2 of them in this year, or a second and a first in this year's draft, and then they got 2 first-round picks for next year, 2027.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
All right.
We
Let's
are
go
going
to
to get
baseball.
into the New York Yankees. That's what everybody's here for.
Yep.
Now,
Right.
you guys did a great job talking about football and everything, but let's get down and dirty with our New York Yankees.
Let's go.
First of all, again, everyone, I'm so sorry. I know there was a lot of people for some reason on the other stream. When they were doing the thing, it doubled up. I don't know how it did that. I did not. I don't know. Remember how that happened, but I'm very, very, very sorry. I did see a lot of our steadies on there, and I hope you come here, please. I feel terrible now because we're all waiting. We were all waiting for this show tonight. So let's start off with Jake. Did anyone see Boone talking about how the Yankees use least amount of analytics compared to the teams in the American League East?
No,
Laugh out loud.
I didn't see
Well,
that.
I didn't see it. I don't pay attention to those interviews because it's like a whole long hour and a half and whatever, and it's just hard to get all and glean what you need. But if other people's watch it, that's fine. But one thing I'll say this: the Yankees use a whole lot of everybody does too, but they don't rightly marry it with what's going on in the field. Although they're not gonna admit it,
Yeah.
but we can see it because there's a time when you use what happens in the field on the field in game time to make your decisions, and then there's times when you use analytics like going into the game. You got to make the adjustments in game.
What's up, everyone?
Yeah, no, I agree. 100% I agree. But to say that the Yankees use the least amount of analytics, that's just taking heat away from the analytic department, in my opinion. What do you think?
I agree.
I mean, come on.
I mean, how can you say that? How can Boone say they use less analytics? They definitely used a lot of analytics this season, Sean and Joe, and obviously it didn't work out. So they got to fix that situation. Like I said, they got to get rid of Mike Fishman. That guy is like he's like he's what do you call it? He's like he's holding everything of he needs to go. Period.
Yeah.
It definitely seems like that to me. He needs to go. A lot of things need to go on the Yankees. I want to say hello to everybody now that's, I think, joining us from the other stream.
Joe?
Yeah.
For tomorrow's show, Xavier just messaged us. My team and I said, he said his daughter got sick and won't be able to go to school tomorrow. So he's on daddy duty. So he said, can he push the interview to Thursday, same time?
Yeah, sure. No problem.
Okay.
I can do it then.
What do we have on Thursday? Do we have something Thursday?
Yeah. So Logan Morrison's at 12. So he'll be at 9:30 same time.
So that means we're going to be on from 9. That's going to be a little rough. What about Friday? Ask him if he could go, because that's going to be rough for me to be on 3 hours or go off and come back. It doesn't make sense.
Friday.
Ask him if he can come on Friday.
Yeah, his daughter got sick, so that's why.
No, I understand, and we're very sorry. Ask him if he can come on Friday morning. That would make a lot more sense.
Sean, what do you do Friday? What are you able to do Friday too?
Yeah, I would be able to do Friday.
Okay, let me message him.
And I'll just change. I'll keep the link.
He just literally messaged my team also about it.
No problem. Just see if we could do Friday. or if he wants to come up.
Wait a minute.
We could do one.
No, I don't know. I don't know if we want to do. No, never mind. I was gonna say have both of them at the same time. No, but forget it. Let me ask him about Friday.
Yeah. Okay. You want to go off for a minute?
Yeah. Can you drop me down?
Sure. Thank you. All right. Oh, whoa. I want to say hello to John Berry. How you doing, John? How's it going? Hope you're doing well. If anybody knows, I mean, I could say it. That is Ken from The Ugly Truth Son, who's a genius with everything that he does. No matter what he touches, he's a genius. And John, we can't thank you enough for everything that you do for us back of the scene here. You are the best, and we really, really appreciate you with all our heart. Your family to us, and we really, really appreciate your good nature, your goodwill. He is a wonderful person, Sean. Absolutely wonderful. So kudos to John, and he's actually deserving of this. Well, I think it's deserving one more time. All right. Well, thank you, John, again. I really appreciate it. All right. So, okay. So now we were dissecting some things with the Yankees from our other show, Sean. We were talking about the shortstop gap, and what do we see for shortstop? Are we going to stay with what we are, or are we going to move on?
So we just texted him to see if he can do Friday. So I will let you know.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to change the
same stream, same link.
and I'll have to make a new link for tomorrow. That link was at 9:00 for tomorrow morning, going into 9:30. So I'll leave that. I'll make a new link. It's no problem.
All right.
So, well, Jacob is still saying there's people in the other link, but the other link has been.
Are you serious?
Yeah, as far as I know, it's been taken off. You know what, guys? Let me go on. I could probably go on from NY Yankee Mania, talk about the Yankees, and I'll be back. I'm so sorry for this, guys. It's not our fault.
No. It's fine. It's not your fault. But yeah, guys.
So Xavier is going to let us know about Friday, guys. So we'll keep you guys updated. His daughter got sick, so he won't be able to join tomorrow. But we're going to see if he can come on Friday. So let's see what happens there, and we'll keep you posted. Yeah. So we were talking about the analytics, Sean. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll get to Joe's question when he gets back on. But yeah, no analytics. The thing is, like I said before earlier today, it's like when you go to a job and they give you the general intel for the field that you're in, right?
Yeah.
Like, let's say you're in marketing and agents and all that cool stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you get the rundown on that. But then there's the intelligence on the field or in actions, in your one-on-one conversations or interactions based on that stuff. There's a way you got to couple both of those, but you got to lean more on your one-on-one interactions and your field, the different interactions. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's how it's supposed to be in sports as well. Like when you get all this briefing, well, okay, the Blue Jays normally do this and they're pesky and all that stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay, yeah. And these hitters have this tendency. But then the pitcher can say, okay, well, but when I'm facing Vlad Guerrero Jr. and his last at bat, I got him out with a curveball. Okay, now I'm gonna
Is it
use
better
different.
now? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree, Sean. I agree with you 100%. You made some good, great, valid points there, and like I said earlier, Boone. I don't know what Boone is talking about, but they definitely used a lot of analytics during the season, which didn't pan out. And like I said, Mike Fishman needs to go. And Sean, we were talking about John Flaherty would make a good analytic person. So
Oh no, absolutely. You know, because catchers, part of what their job is. Remember how Yogi said, "Thing that baseball is 90% mental,"
yeah,
right?
Yes.
Because think about what a catcher's got to do. In the old days, they had to read the scouting reports and the books, and they go to all these meetings and they process all that information. Then they got to process all the information per at bat during the times they face the team or face the hitters, right?
hmm
And then they see the field and they got to say, okay, well, the wind's blowing this way, da 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 da, da, right? Okay.
I like that.
Yeah.
the Yankees. Yeah.
I love it. We
I was
love
just
you.
using that. I was just using that to shorten my point because I was about to get long winded, and I'm trying not to. Um, but yes, it was funny. But yeah, so catchers have analytical minds, and
Yeah.
also pitchers to agree.
Yep.
Um, so they would be perfect people to do it because the problem is Mike Fishman. I don't think ever played a ball in. I mean, a version of baseball in his life.
Oh no, I don't think so either. No.
Um, and it's kind of different when you go. Well, I'm Ivy League educated,
hmm
but but you don't know how to play the game. And like I said, so it all comes down to that. But I'm a proponent of the old school. If you guys can't tell, I'm always been kind of I like
Yeah.
the old school methods versus the technology, new stuff.
Oh, well, yeah, no, you're right. Before we go on with anything else, I want to give a big thank you, a huge thank you to Jacob Petruzzi.
Yeah. Thank you, Jacob.
Wow, that is like work. You worked with us. Thank you so much, Jacob, for number one, letting us know. Number two, letting the other link that was up there that shouldn't have been up there. Everybody, and shout out to you. Thank you so much
Thank you, Jacob.
for doing that for us. That's why
Yeah,
your
thank you, Jacob.
Thank you, Jacob. And one day, I hope soon you'll come up and you talk to us.
Yeah.
I want to welcome a new person here, John O'Neill. How you doing, John?
Hey, John, are you subscribed to our channel?
Yeah, if you could subscribe, we'd really appreciate
And
that.
also, please subscribe to our Job of the Mouth show, Nathan Sports Trust, and Ugly Truth, Sean, George from Swing the Fences, Evan, Chef Nick. Please subscribe to everyone.
Right.
He's going to need a notebook for that. I am subscribed. Thank you, John.
Thank you, John.
I appreciate it. Very, very nice.
Welcome to the fam.
New or you've been subscribed? We just like to know. We always like to ask new people in the stream because
Hey, Charles. Yep.
Hey,
John,
Joe, can you drop me for a second? Because I got to get something out of the oven. So
Oh,
no
what are you
problem.
making?
Don't burn.
chicken,
Oh, nice.
chicken leg.
Wait,
No,
what?
No,
did
it's
you
not gonna
make?
burn down.
Oh,
All right.
yeah.
Great.
Doing,
Thanks.
how do you
John.
do?
Appreciate
Doing,
it.
how
Cruise
do you do?
control.
Doing-
Do and how do you do? I wanted to go. There was a comment here. Let's see, by John Berry.
Hey, Cruise Control. Welcome.
Analytics doesn't work on shifts. If the pitches don't pitch to the shift, having a shift doesn't work if you pitch away to the hitter. That makes sense, John. It makes a lot of
Hey,
sense.
John, welcome, John.
That is Ken's son.
Yep. Yep. Hey, shout
And,
out to Ken's son, John. He's been helping out Joe with the background stuff, and he's working on some other big things for Joe. So stay tuned.
Yes, the man is amazing. Thank you so much. Let's see. Cruise control saying lasagna time.
Yeah.
Oh man, cruise control. Come on, man. Bring it up to us. We want lasagna too. I'm Italiano. Let's go here.
Is he talking about Jonathan Lagazia or?
Yeah, right. I'm telling you. Oh, I think Sean is back. Hey, Sean.
Welcome back, Sean.
Hey, welcome back. But yeah, oh yeah, Joe, you was asking about the shortstop question.
Yeah. Yep.
Right.
So before I get to what I take with what I'm expecting, as far as shortstops, Albies just got extended, or they
Mm-hmm.
the Braves exercised to keep him back, to bring him
Yep.
back.
Yep.
So one of the best shortstops in the league, although injured a lot, is unavailable.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Volpe, we know, is on the shelf for at least 2 months
Yeah.
with that shoulder surgery and the recovery and all that stuff. Caballero's a decent shortstop, a guy who can play in there. So I think we could be fine with him. But at the same time, I would try and get somebody else. I mean, we also got Cabrera, who can do shortstop among all the other positions.
Mm-hmm.
So we got two guys that can platoon at shortstop in our system. Because George Lombard is far from ready for the majors.
Mm-hmm.
And I would not try and get Bo Bichette. And the reason why, even though I know a lot of Yankee fans have been clamoring, we want Bo, we want Bo. Well, Bo is always hurt. Bo Bichette is a good hitter, but his defense is less than Volpe's.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
He can get a lot of hits, singles, and he's pesky hitter, and I like his offensive production. But he's always hurt.
The
Go ahead.
Yankees shortstop at AAA is currently, I'll tell you right now.
That's Velasquez.
Yeah. The AAA team doesn't really have depth, but let me check the. Hold on.
Yeah, that's Velasquez. No, they're better off with Volpe, no question. And shout out to John, who likes Anthony Volpe.
Yeah, thank you.
You.
Thank you, John.
Hey, I said I like Volpe too. I've been defending him, but at the same time criticizing him when he needs it. But
yeah, so the infielders for the Somerset team, you got Max Burt, Jake Gatewood, Tyler Hardman, Dylan Jasso, George Lombard, obviously, and then Duncan Pastor.
yeah,
that's double A. What about he's talking triple A?
Yeah, I'm gonna check right now. Hold
Yeah, that's got to be Velasquez.
on.
then also there's another free agent too.
All right, so
Major.
hold on. The infielders for them is Jameer Colorado. What's his name? Candaralo, Jose Rojas, T.J. Rumfield, and Andrew Velasquez. Yep.
Yes. Yeah, that is definitely your infield from there. And definitely we're not getting Bo, so we could forget about that. That's not happening, guys.
I think our stopgap shortstop is going to be Andrew Velasquez.
Right.
Well,
And then there's the other.
Could be.
I think our backup should be Rosario and
Rosario.
Jose.
Rosario, and then I would keep Cabrera doing the Swiss Army utility outfield, infield.
Cabrera will be back healthy. So
Yeah. Now there's Hassan Kim, who just became available in free agency.
He's good
because and he's good. Remember the Rays released him. Then he was claimed off of waivers, and then he just got released by the team that claimed him off waivers last season. So he's a decent guy all around, and he's a speed, and he probably could be a guy that we could do lead off. However, there is somebody I would really want if we were to trade for him, because he can play second and third and short. And his name is Brendan Donovan of the St. Louis Cardinals.
I wouldn't mind him. Yep.
However,
it just depends on what the Cardinals will ask for.
Right. What the haul? It depends on how much of the haul are the Cards going to ask for to get him. However, I didn't say I would think it was likely, but I do say I would want him, and that would be the only change I could really expect for shortstop. It's not a priority in my mind. As much as we want the sexy names in Bo Bichette, who looks like he could be part of the Star Wars, with the bounty hunter. However, It's not a position I want to worry about because we got Caballero or we got Cabrera, Jose Caballero. We got Oddman Rosario. If we could get him, re-sign him, and that would just cover infield utility with signing Rosario, and then you can use Cabrera everywhere else. And it makes sense.
Charles brings up a good point. How about as a backup, C.J. Abrams?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind
That's
that.
another.
He's a good young player, and I think he's a free agent, right, or something.
I can't remember if he's a free agent or he's just under control years.
Yeah.
Because I know he's a young guy. Yeah, he's from the Washington farm system. Yeah, I would love to have him because he's a guy you can move multiple positions. You can have him to spell people, and then when he is in the lineup, you can use him as a leadoff guy in front of Aaron Judge.
Yeah. No, you're right. I just don't think it's realistic right now to get Donovan. I don't think it's going to happen.
No.
I think the Cardinals are not going to give up on him right now, and it's not realistic in front of us right now. It really isn't, guys. But let's get off a shortstop a while because I have a feeling it's still going to be Volpe down the line.
Yeah.
Let's go to third base. So, we touched base about McMahon, and we have and we do have Cabrera coming back. Do you think we're safe at third? Do you think we're good enough?
Yeah, we're safe. We're safe at third because we got Ryan McMahon for 3 or 4 years. I can't remember the control. And then there's the thing: we got the young George Lombard who can go back and forth while he's developing between shortstop and third base. We can kind of focus on, and then also you got Cabrera as your backup third baseman, who was stellar at third base when he had to hanker down because we didn't have a third baseman, Cashman. So Ryan McMahon, I would love for him to hit more, but I'm gonna wait and let him play a full season in the Bronx before I decide I want to get mad at him and cast him out because he can't hit. No,
I understand.
Yeah. I mean, it takes an adjustment period to hit from hitting in altitude into hitting down near sea level.
Yeah, well, he's a vacuum cleaner at third.
Yeah, for McMahon, he needs to improve on his offense a little bit. But I think now with the full season with him, I do feel confident in him that we'll get the Ryan McMahon that you want to see out of him. But let's see what happens. But at least we have a third baseman finally that can play defense. But maybe the Yankees, will go out there, maybe find more depth. It doesn't hurt to find more depth. It doesn't hurt.
No.
For competition in this team. So I wouldn't be surprised if the Yankees are trying to get another infielder somewhere.
Yeah, but third base is a position you want defense first, offense second. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And let me tell you guys, if you think that Lombard is ready, he is nowhere near being ready. And I don't know if the Yankees going to have all that patience because he took a step backwards, not forwards this year, because he couldn't hit. Every time I watched a lot of AAA and AA games, let me tell you, I was not impressed at all. At all. Infield, yes. But they're a dime a dozen. You can find infielders. You need a hitter. And right now, he is not a hitter by any stretch of the imagination. Nothing. So please, I don't want to hear, they're saving the spot they're not. If they find somebody, he's going in there, whether it's Volpe or whoever. That's the bottom line. So, listen, guys, that's the infield. Let's dissect a little bit. We haven't done anything with the outfield in the 2 days. So let's start with right field, and obviously we all know who that is. And there's a guy by the name of Aaron Judge.
All rise.
All rise. Would
6 foot.
anybody possibly think it might be time to trade Aaron Judge?
No, I mean, but you'll probably got a crazy section of fans that are already ready to move on, or they're already saying that he's not going to win a ring, just like Mattingly. But you know what? We got 5 more years of prime Aaron Judge, or maybe 3 or 4, whatever. But we got years
He'll
left.
be 39. How do you say
Yeah.
you got prime years? He's 34 years old.
Well,
he's not 31. 5 years,
But-
he's going to be 39.
but regardless of that, that's why Cashman needs to build around this guy. Because we got a 6'7" freak of nature that's 280 pounds. That, I mean, just does everything elite. Fielding, elite. Hitting, elite. I mean, everything. Except the problem is we don't have a team with 9 Aaron Judges on the field. You can't really have that either. But the team is like, well, we got Aaron Judge and Giancarlo Stanton, and then we'll just put people. Hey, can you play baseball? Here's a uniform. Get out there and play. I'm being facetious, but yeah.
Well, I'll tell you, John O'Neill says Judge's back-to-back MVP is ready to be traded. Listen, could you imagine what you can get for him?
Yeah, this would be like the Jets trading Sauce Gardner today.
Yeah, I mean, or no, that'd be like the Giants trading Barry Bonds, and Barry Bonds is like prime, like after he hit 73 home runs that season.
Okay, Joe.
Yeah.
Which team do you think would be interested in Aaron Judge more? And Sean.
The Mets.
Mets.
San Fran.
Wait, the Mets?
Why not?
Well, let's see, San Fran or the Padres. I mean, those two teams offered him $340 million. And
what could we physically get from that?
Yeah, what would the haul be for Aaron, like a player like Aaron Judge?
It's not funny. I mean, listen, if something falls into the lap that makes sense, why not? Listen, they're not winning with him. Well, how about trading Judge for Paul Skeens? Would you do it?
Yeah, 1 for 1?
Yeah.
No, I need more to that.
I need more. The Pirates need to offer more than Paul Skeens. Paul Skeens is a phenomenon, but he only got 2 years in the league.
Okay, so what would you want? Would you want Reynolds?
No,
I would want
Paul Skeens. Actually, I want their whole pitching staff for Judge.
I want 2 pitchers. I want Brian Reynolds.
I don't want Brian Reynolds.
And I want O'Neal Cruz.
Oh my God, that strikeouts to happen. Are you kidding me? You're getting rid of you? No, I wouldn't do that.
You know what I'll do? How about this? Who has the top farm system right now?
Probably either the Giants or the Orioles.
No, they're never trading Judge to the Orioles, but you know what? It's, I don't know. I think Padres might work.
But would you want Machado or would you want Tatis?
No, Tatis,
yeah.
Okay, Tatis. That young pitching stud they got. If they're a no-hitter.
What's his name? The one who threw the no-hitter? Who threw the no-hitter?
Started with an M, but I can't remember right now. It was a couple years ago, but he was just like a young guy.
Miller?
Yeah, but it wasn't Mason Miller, but it was something Miller.
No. Let me ask you something, guys. In the chat, Big Mama says, Juan Soto for Judge straight up. Would you do it?
Yeah, I
No.
probably would entertain that, but that would be funny seeing him.
Well, let me ask you something, guys. How about this? Let's say the Dodgers came crawling and said, "We want Judge. Give me a
Okay.
package that would satisfy the New York Yankees."
Wait, if the Mets kept calling, if the Mets call?
No, the
Dodgers.
Dodgers.
Oh, dog. Oh, wow.
Yamamoto, Mookie Betts,
I don't want Mookie Betts.
I don't know about Mookie Betts. No.
I don't want.
or Yamamoto, Pages, and
Too much.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Oh no. How about this? Yamamoto, Sasaki, some of the prospects in the Dodgers farm system, and add an Otani in there. No.
They're not gonna take Otani's contract.
No, listen, Yamamoto, Sasaki, a couple of their top prospects,
And Kiki Hernandez.
and Kiki, or you know what? How about what about Max Muncy?
Ooh, yeah,
I
but
was actually gonna say Will Smith, and we'll give them Wells.
I wouldn't mind Will Smith. Yeah.
but no, I mean, but outside of Aaron Judge, I mean, I still want Aaron Judge. I mean, I know he's the captain, and in a lot of ways, he's the golden boy because he doesn't always come through. But it's like the team is like expecting him. The way the team is built around him and Stanton, it's like they're expecting Judge to carry them all the time. He was the only one that hit this last postseason, and he hit 600. And then but the whole season he's carrying this team, and yes, he's a freak of nature. But you know what? If we can build the right team around him, the right lineup around him and Stanton, we can win the World Series. We could actually win multiple World Series.
Yeah.
But Cashman's got to build the right team, in the right depth pieces. We can't go into the season after season with no left fielder, no third baseman, no center fielder.
Yeah.
You're
right about that. You're absolutely right.
And a concussed first baseman for 2 seasons. So yeah. But no. But what I would do for the outfield, I would seriously go after, and I know they've expressed interest on bringing back Cody Bellinger to Joe's dismay. But no, I would seriously go after him. I would seriously go after Tucker. But I would also go after guys like Kiki. I would go after guys who are consistent, pesky, scrappy hitters. We don't need the big power guys.
Right.
We got enough of them. Okamoto, I know he can play infield and outfield, but yeah, I would go after guys that have the resume of, hey, I can hit a bunch of foul balls and then I can hit a double down the line, or I can hit gap to gap, and I can be consistent.
Like Hernandez to me.
Yeah,
Both
Hernandez.
Both Hernandez, Yamamoto, and maybe a big minor league prospect. I would do it.
Right. I would do it.
Wait, what? Yamamoto. Who else? You said
Yamamoto. The 2 Hernandezes and a prospect.
Okay.
Would you do that for Judge?
I would do that, but with you said Yamamoto, a couple prospects, and who else? Hernandez.
And the 2 Hernandezes, Kiki, Teoscar, Yamamoto, and a prospect.
Okay, I would do that, but it has to be a couple prospects, not one prospect. A couple of prospects.
You're getting what? You're getting a starting pitcher, elite. You're getting you're replacing your right fielder.
Yeah.
You're getting another pitcher, and hey, that's not a bad deal. I mean, listen, we're only speculating, guys. I mean, obviously, there's nothing on the table, but I'm just saying. Listen, if Judge's payoff to get big time players is narrowing down, it's 1 to 3 years tops. So if the Yankees are even going to consider trading him, then they're going to have to do it in the next year or two. Otherwise, you've lost that window. Maybe players for him at 36, 37 years old, but you're not going to get what you can get right now.
Right. But no, this is the time where Cashman, and this year, this offseason, Cashman needs to fill every single hole on the team.
Right.
Okay? I understand if injuries happen, but I'm not going back into the spring training with either no third baseman, no center fielder, or a concussed first baseman. All right? We're trying right now. We don't really have a first baseman. We have guys who can play part-time at that position, but we don't have a full-time first baseman, and that's what we need.
Well, I'm going to go with Michael here, and I said I don't even want to think about getting Gary Sanchez back. Let me tell you something, guys. If the Yankees entertain bringing him back, we all turn Met fans. Because there is no way I'm going to watch a Yankee game with Gary Sanchez behind the plate. Absolutely not. Don't even entertain it. Don't even say it on the show because I don't want to even want to entertain it. He will never wear the Yankee pinstripes again.
No. And I don't even think Gary Sanchez.
Oh yeah, no, I don't want Sanchez back. Nope.
Oh no. Remember,
I would rather take Danny Jansen. Like I keep saying.
Right.
Danny.
I'd rather take back Hideyoshi Oka.
Yeah, Higgy too, Higgy.
But remember,
I'll take an 85-year-old grandfather before I take Gary Sanchez.
We'll take Joe to end my Yankee Maniacs catcher.
I'll do it. Anything to keep that guy away. Anything that'll keep that guy away.
No. We'll be like, hey, Laura Barrett, Lindsey Barrett, hey.
Yep.
Yeah, great.
Dale Barrett.
John says, I like the loyalty between team and its players, the idea of wanting to win at all costs.
Just use here, guys.
Go ahead.
Royals and Salvador Perez have agreed to a 2-year extension.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I was expecting that when I saw his name on the possible free agent list, I was like, he's going to be a Royal because he's going to retire in 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Charles wants Danny Jansen's. I couldn't agree more. I could not agree more.
Yep.
And you know what? Nitin and Sean, kudos to Salvatore Perez because he should be a Kansas City Royal. He doesn't belong anywhere else.
No.
He does not belong anywhere else.
I'm telling you this.
I'll tell you another thing. If Ivan Rodriguez wasn't on the, whatever, accused of drugs or whatever, he would have never left Texas. He would have never left Texas. He should have never been a Yankee. He should have never played for any other team but the Texas Rangers. So kudos to Salvatore Perez for being spot on, for being a one-team person, and he deserves kudos and good for him. Good for Kansas City. I mean, I'm not a big fan of George Brett because the way he acts towards the Yankees, but this has nothing to do with George Brett. But the bottom line is good for Salvatore Perez and good for baseball. We need people like that. You need some loyalty. You need it. Jake, these guys don't really move the needle. The only one that kind of moves the needle is Realmuto. And I don't even think he moves the needle that much.
Well,
he's getting old.
Yeah. And the thing with Realmuto, The scary part is he's gonna be 36,
Mhm.
and for a baseball player that's old, but for a catcher that's real old. You know, but he's a guy I would love to have, even if it's just mainly to use him as a backup, an expensive backup. But a backup and a guy that can mentor a young guy like Rice. And then we can trade Wells for pitching. But no, Danny Jansen and Higashioka are the two other guys I would really want. Because Mitch Garber is lost in the sauce, and all the other catchers on that list of free agents and teams are um just they really struggle. They don't hit above 240.
Yeah, that's why I keep saying Danny Jansen or Higgy, man. Those are two great fits.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I agree.
I
Totally,
mean,
totally agree. Totally agree.
you
Uh,
know,
Cruise Control says Jansen's or Higgy is agreeable. Yeah, I at this point I would take Jansen's. I'll be honest with you.
yeah.
I
Well,
would
I
take
said
Jansen's over
it,
Higgy.
if we're not gonna worry about Real Muto, I mean, I would probably put an offer out for Real Muto, to be honest, if I was GM. Um, just to kind of see where it is.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but then I would really aggressively pursue Danny Jansen, and then I would really try to get Higgy, and maybe even have Higgy as a backup guy, and then
Along,
Rice,
along with Danny.
right, and then have those two solidify, and then what you do is Ben Rice at first base, but you get somebody that can help coach him on and how he can improve with first base. But then at the same time, he's learning from the two catchers that we got. Um, because are you really going to trust Austin Wells with another year behind the plate?
I don't.
I
I
like the
probably.
kid. I like his attitude.
Yeah,
Um,
he says he's not going to stop until he becomes elite.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I mean that's good to know. That's good to know, but I just don't think he's going to become elite. I mean, I don't know. I mean, what do you guys feel? Would you give him another chance,
Who?
Austin
well,
Wells?
Um, at this point, no. I
no.
mean, I think we should feel some trade offers for him and see
Yeah,
what.
and then if not, you just send him down to the minors for some seasoning.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I
You got
agree.
options on him.
Yeah,
I
but hopefully they can find. But first, make sure to see. I mean, we'll get some value back for him in a trade.
Or be like, hey, Flash, can you teach Wells behind the plate,
Yeah,
behind the scenes?
but
Yeah,
Um,
we'll get some value back for Wells too.
oh yeah.
People will
But
be
yeah,
people will be interested in Wells for sure.
yeah. It's just the thing was his sophomore season, he like totally fell off the cliff. He had flashes of his rookie season where he came up big for us, but it wasn't enough consistency behind the plate and at the plate. Um, but
Wendy, my team. To answer your question, my team and I, we have a lot of connections in all sports. We'll try to see if you would be interested, but I can't. We can't guarantee you anything. But let's see what happens.
right,
Barry Sand, she's asking if we do have connections with the Detroit line. We have connections with everyone. It's just a matter of if they're interested or not.
right. And Gary Sanchez, I like the guy, but he had a good attitude. But the problem was, much to the nickname that John Sterling gave him, the Gary is scary. The problem was he was the bad kind of scary. He just fell off completely, and his defense never caught up to his hitting. And then his hitting, he just after the league adjusted to him, he became like one dimensional.
yes, yes, he did. Yes, yeah, you're right. You're right. Well, I don't know. Again, But we have other fish to fry.
Yeah, and the Yankees. Not only that, they have bullpen need to address, starting pitching. Obviously, stopgap, shortstop, first base,
Center field.
outfielder. They have, look how many things they have. It's not even a. It's like, and they have 7-8 million to spend. I'm hoping they spend most of the money. They should take advantage of it and build the right pieces around the team. Um, and obviously catching. I like Sean's idea. I think you bring in 2 catchers and see. Like for example, Danny Jansen, Higgy, or maybe even maybe Raylan Mocha on a short term deal and Danny
Yeah,
Jansen. But
yeah,
I think Danny Jansen and Higgy would be 2 perfect fits, in my opinion.
yeah. Right. And then but no, our first priority is the outfield, getting 2 outfielders
Yeah.
because the Yankees don't trust Dominguez. They don't give him the same run time they gave Volpe. Um, so I don't know why they don't just try to trade him,
IT Road.
let him thrive somewhere else.
Mhm.
Um, just don't trade him to the Orioles or for him
Grant,
to kill us.
to talk to you see Big Mama's comment there. The Blue Jays are not going to give up on Ernie Clement. Ernie Clement.
Oh,
Why would
no.
they give up on a guy like Ernie Clement after the season
No,
he has a great story.
You don't want a guy that looks like Aaron Boone either.
They're gonna they're gonna keep Ernie Clement in Toronto. That's their guy.
yeah, that's their guy. The Blue Jays have this thing. They have a loyalty to their prospects.
Yeah.
When they bring them up and they really like them, they're gonna try and keep him. And that's why I think Bo Bichette's gonna stay a Blue Jay, or he's gonna end up with the Dodgers
Yeah.
if Trey Turner moves on from them. Uh, However, what I'm gonna say is that outside of the outfield, the other one is first base, and I want Josh Naylor. I don't care how much he taunted us when he was with the Guardians. That's the guy that's an absolute player, a bulldog, and we need him at first. I'll even rock the baby if we get him. All right.
And you're not gonna get any argument from me. I do that in a minute. I do that, no problem.
We need some more swag on this team. He brings
Yeah.
swag. He brings swag also. So
But yeah, that's the guy I would go, and I would get Okamoto too from Japan, or I would aggressively pursue him. I would not aggressively pursue Murakami because Murakami is probably on the Dodgers radar, but he's got too many holes in his swing, and we're already complaining.
I'll tell you right now. I think one of those Japanese guys are going to end up at the Dodgers.
Yeah, I can almost guarantee that too.
Yeah, I do too.
I just hope the Dodgers go after Murakami, so the Yankees
Yeah.
can go after the other guy who doesn't strike out that much.
Right. I think they are going to go after the younger Murakami. Because
How much is too much though for the Dodgers, guys? Come on already with this.
well,
They're not going to stop. They're
not going to stop until
until the lockout happens. They're not stopping.
Yeah, and not until Manfred actually does something about it. But the problem is, Manfred, he's on the owner's side, and then he lets the Dodgers get away with a lot of things, or certain players get away with a lot of things. So, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. It's absolutely insane.
I mean,
but about center field, guys. Talk about center field a couple of minutes.
okay. I'd have to relook at that center, but yeah, I mean, guys, I would want to get one of those Hernandezes. I would probably trade for one of them. I would stay away from Mullins. I would even stay away from Michael A. Taylor. He's not an elite guy. He's a fast guy. No, I mean, I know that there's a lot of rumors about the Stephen Kwan thing, and I'm sure if he can play center field, I would throw him out there. But also, I wouldn't be afraid. I wouldn't be surprised, and I wouldn't have a problem if if we just said, "Hey, Spencer Jones, get on up here," but if they do that, I'd want them to give him a full ride.
Wow, you're right. You're absolutely right. Um, all I know is you know, I really thought this was the year the Yankees were going to be quiet. They were going to have, and then all of a sudden, when you really thought about it, everybody's gone. Everybody's going. I mean,
Yeah,
right now, physically, Sean, we only have what, 4 positions that are definite
yeah, 4 or 5.
because one's hurt. I mean, it's terrible. It really is
Yeah.
terrible. I mean, what do you do?
No, and that's part of the problem. I mean, and then like to Charles's point earlier, I know you highlighted it. Stanton is old, and he's got 2 tennis elbows that haven't really got fixed. And we know that he's going to spend time on the IL. Just how much he's going to spend on the IL is remain to be seen. But yeah, I mean, so you got to get 2 or 3 outfielders. You got
Um,
to get. Oh, go ahead.
no, I was going to say, Charles said, unless the rule changes, the Dodgers will keep signing all these players.
Yeah, but on deferred contracts, no less.
They
Um,
might.
but you know what? I mean, look at this. The Mets are still paying Bobby Bonilla 1 million. But and then the Reds are still paying King Griffey, and actually they're paying him not only for not playing the deferred money, but they're paying him to shoot pitchers for the team. So
No, I agree. I totally agree. Well, I mean, look, again, we covered, and then we haven't covered left field. Our next segment, we will cover the pitching. So we're going to end with,
Right.
with left field. So
well,
go ahead. Start us off with left field.
left field, our current left fielder won't see a day or doesn't see much of left field because Boone and the Yankees don't really trust him for whatever reason. Yet he was highly doubted prospect through our farm system, the Martian, um, and the fans really love to see him play. Um, but I would give him a full ride. But the problem is, I still want to. It's part of the reason I still want the Yankees to offer a decent offer to Cody Bellinger to get him back, because then that allows you assurance. Because he can play center field, but he can also do the left field if you want to get, if Dominguez struggles or whatever. But also, I would go for Kiki Hernandez or get another one, and then just have Dominguez as your fourth outfielder.
Yeah,
But he needs to get a consistent shot. None of this back and forth. You're benching and we're not even going to use you to pinch run and all that unless you pinch run for staying. No, because Dominguez has already shown. We used him. We gave him one at bat in the postseason, and he hit a double that almost went out of the park.
right. Right. I agree.
So
Totally agree.
there's too much talent to waste in Dominguez.
Right.
But,
Right. And we also have to talk about Spencer Jones.
right.
What are they
And
going to do with Spencer Jones?
well, you can leave him down there in AAA, let him get a full year in AAA seasoning, but be the next man up in case injuries happen, and I'm fine with that. But then there's also the Kyle Tucker situation. If we don't get Bellinger, we got to go after Tucker. So
Well,
those are the two free agents I would.
the problem with going after Tucker, are the Yankees going to act like they're not? If they sign a $400 million player, are they going to skimp on everybody else? That's my concern. That's
Uh,
my concern.
yeah, I know that's my concern too, because you've seen that he done that. When the Yankees get close to a certain number on the salary, Hal says, "Okay, well we're just gonna do only minimal stuff." for the rest of the free agency. We did it last year, and we did it the past year after we got Juan Soto in the trade that landed us Grisham as well. Um, After that, we got what's his name? Verlefto? Verdugo?
Mizugo. Yeah.
I can't Verdu I can't hit Verdugo.
A
Yeah.
double machine at Fenway Park, but
Right.
no machine at Yankee Stadium.
Yeah, a Yankee killer when he was with the Red Sox, but he couldn't do anything for the Yankees except make some plays in the outfield.
Yeah,
Um
definitely.
but yeah, I mean, and yeah, that's just part of the problem is that and I need people to stop calling Hal cheap because he's not.
Right.
The problem is once he hits that Cohen threshold and with that revenue sharing, he doesn't really want to go too far over it. And I don't blame him. But the problem is when you leave big holes, it becomes a problem. So,
No, there you go. No question about it. I don't know. It's just it's very strange the way things happened, and let's just we're gonna have to take it one step at a time. So guys, we went through we went through catching, we went through the infield. Our next segment, we will do the pitching and the relief pitching. We're gonna definitely we'll take care of that on our next segment, everyone. So thank you so much, Sean. You have any final words before we go? Because we'll be back tomorrow morning. Any final words on this, and we will pick up on all the pitching on our next segment, which I believe will be Thursday night at 8:00.
okay. Well, so the thing is, I'm gonna say this, guys. Thanks for having a great stream, and we apologize for the technical difficulties, but thank you for staying with us. And as we work through it, also we love having all y'all. We love hearing your input in the chat. It's a family, but also the thing is too, this is gonna be a wild off season. So yeah, you guys, come along with the ride, and we're gonna ride through this.
Yep. Like and subscribe.
Right. And yeah, bottom line, this is the place you want to be to get all your information, not just with the Yankees, but we'll give you some with the MLB, with different things that come up, especially after the winners meeting. And we're gonna hear about rules changes and all this other stuff.
Want to say hello to Wolverine too. Want to acknowledge that he came on the stream. Thank you so much. While we have everybody on the stream, we will be back with pitching for the Yankees in 2026. We're going to talk about the 5 starters and the relief pitching and anything else you want to talk about on Thursday night. I'm sorry, finish up, Sean.
Well, no, and then we're also going to probably cover some of the news with the Mets.
Right.
I know we have Pete Alonso opted out. There's a lot of stuff, but yeah, because we got some guys in the chat that are Mets fans, so we don't want to make them feel left out.
No,
because they're always putting stuff in the chat, and they're all part of the conversations as well. So, by all means, this is NY Yankee Mania, NY Mania, and we're a bunch of maniac fans.
Yes, we are. And we're true to our
So,
word. We do give you all the information we can. As you know, we do a lot of shorts, we do a lot of videos, we do a lot of guests. So hang in there, everyone. We got a lot going on. And again, looking forward to just happy and great streams with you guys. We'll bring everything back real soon, promise. And again, thank you. So again, Sean, your any other final thoughts before we go?
all right, well, and then Friday night, Joe's gonna have the simulcast with NY Yankee Media and his wrestling show, Turnbuckle Talk. And we'll probably do something with Victor and TJ. Victor from the Third Floor podcast.
Yep.
And you might, who knows, maybe one day we'll actually get the Big Show to come as an interview now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's going to be something big real soon. Don't worry about that. I promise you that.
But no, but yeah, guys, we're not gonna give you guys clickbait information. We're gonna give it to you guys real during this whole process. Come along with us. We're fans just like you. We want to hear your input from you guys, and then yeah, let's keep it up. Let's keep going.
Well, great job, Sean. Nitin, unfortunately, had to take a couple of important phone calls. He does say have a great night to everyone and enjoy. And he will hopefully be back with us tomorrow morning. JT, how you doing? And we will talk to you tomorrow morning. And we will pick everything up on Thursday night at 8:00. So everyone, by all means, God bless you all. God bless America. Let's go Yankees. And we will see you tomorrow morning with coffee, bagels, and Lavazza coffee and everything else. Good night, everyone. 8:00 on Thursday night. We will pick up pitching. Good night, everyone. We will see you tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Have a great night. For Nitin and for Sean and myself, good night.